Hey guys, it's Mikkel Hale with the Redline Realty team at Keller Williams, and I just wanted to take a second. I've had a lot of people ask me what's been going on in the real estate market here in Utah this last year. We have had a lot of changes and a lot of people talking about home prices, interest rates, and how they correlate with each other. So I just kind of wanted to give you an overview to help maybe break that down a little bit to give you a better idea of what we've seen in the last year. If we look back to October of 2022, the median home sales price, we're talking single family homes here in Utah, was $530,000. At that time, we had the average days on market was about 36 days on market for homes to sell. And from that point on, we did start seeing interest rates going up from about that 6% range. We did see over the summertime, as we got into July, a peak of our median home price here in Utah. It actually did increase as we saw rates still in the 6 range as they're moving up. We peaked at $550,000 was the median home sales price back in July. After that, we did see another pretty big jump in rates. As we got to October, we actually almost hit 8%. And we ended up the year back at $530,000 as a median sales price, ending 2023. So we saw about a 4% increase. It peaked, and as rates kind of went up again, we did see home prices decline a little bit, but we ended up back pretty much where we started the end of last year. So a lot of people were expecting home prices to, dramatically drop. We really didn't see that. And I think the case was we did still have a lot of buyers needing homes. We're short inventory in Utah, but affordability, interest rates really did put some downward pressure, and so we saw the total number of homes decline from last year that have sold. What does that mean right now looking forward? I think number one, we did see a really good opportunity as rates went up. Sellers were more willing to help towards paying buyers concessions, so towards closing costs, rate buy downs, some of those other things, and there was a little bit more negotiation room from the buyer and seller. Even though we didn't see prices drastically drop, there was a lot of incentives and some really good opportunity for buyers because of less demand. Currently, we've seen probably the biggest drop that we have since October in interest rates. We are down 1.25%. So now we are getting back down into high 6 range. And what most likely is going to happen moving forward this year, if you have any plans of either buying or selling, I think the first thing we're going to see is as rates go down, buyer demand picks back up again. The first thing before maybe even home prices do go up is we're going to see those concessions going away. So for example, I've been able to help several clients negotiate anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 in seller closing costs that we've been able to help with rate buy downs and other negotiations as far as repairs. The first thing that's going to happen as we see buyers come back in with these lower rates is those are going to go away. So I think we have a small window right now before that really happens, because I'm kind of predicting by the time spring picks up and we see that increased demand, the first thing that's going to go is going to be the ability to have the seller pay some of those costs. As a seller, we do know that as rates have just recently increased or decreased, the demand has increased, and I think there's also a really great opportunity now over the next couple months before we see all the other sellers who are kind of sitting on the fence waiting for springtime to list. A lot lower competition right now. So I'd love to talk to you more about your specific situation. If you do have any real estate needs this year at all, I'd love to talk about more than just what we're seeing in Utah, but your specific neighborhood and home. So I'd love to give you some more insight on maybe how we can help you out accomplish your goals.